Hello, this is Gary Franks from RE/MAX Realty. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, the last time we spoke, or the last time I sent a video out, is basically introducing you to the lender. Once you walk through the door, what to expect from the lender. Now, this time around, I'm going to give you an idea of the documents that the lender may ask from you, okay? So the number one thing that they're going to ask is for a sales contract. Now, this sales contract is basically the contract of the house that you are purchasing, okay? I will take care of that. I will supply them with the contract. The number two thing they're going to ask you is basically the name and the address of your of all your current lenders and the account numbers, okay? So we're kind of talking about lenders. Oops. Okay? The lenders. Now, the third thing they're going to ask you, basically, if you're renting your house, they're going to ask for the last 2 years of all your landlords' name and addresses, okay? Now, the next thing they're going to ask every one of us, that's including renters, people that lease their property, people that own their property, they're going to ask for the addresses of every home that you lived in for the past 7 years. So, addresses to all homes for the past 7 years. Okay? Now, the fourth one they're going to ask for, they're going to ask you for the name and addresses of all the employers that you've worked for the past 2 years. Now, the thing about that is this. What they're looking for is this. They're looking for stability. Now, for example, this is a hypothetical scenario, okay? Let's assume that you're a truck driver and you've been driving for this company for a year and you decide to quit your job and go to another position. And now you are working for an insurance company or an insurance salesperson of some sort. Well, this is going to raise red flags with the lender because now they're wondering, wow, is he or she stable? Are they having problems holding on the job? Now, let's go back to the scenario. Let's say you're a driver. You're driving for this company. You've been working for a year. You decide to leave this company and go to another trucking company. You're doing the same thing. You're driving. Now, the good thing is that you stayed within the same industry, the trucking industry. You're still a driver. You most likely changed jobs because better mileage, better pay for mileage, you're home more often, or whatever the cause may be. The thing is that you're still in the same industry, and they're going to look at you as the same as the person that's been working 2, 3, 5, 10, 15 years on the same job, okay? So we're talking about employers. Okay, that's the fourth thing. All right. The fifth thing is they will ask you for 2 years of W-2s, 2 years of tax returns. Now keep in mind, these tax returns must be signed. Otherwise, they will not accept them. Now let's say you're self-employed. That's a little different ballgame because they will ask for more documents if you're self-employed. But they still will ask for 2 years of tax returns. Again, they must be signed. Then they're going to ask for 2 years of year-to-date profit and loss statements, okay? So we're talking about 2 years of W-2s and tax returns. All right, now number six. Number six, they're going to be asking you for all your credit cards information, the company's names, the account numbers, the balance on each one of them, and how much you are paying per month. Now, these are only credit cards, revolving accounts, that will last for 6 months and longer. Otherwise, they don't want those other cards that you will be paying off most likely after this loan is funded or before. Okay, so that's number 6. We're talking credit cards. Credit cards. Now number 7, they're going to be asking for if you have an IRA account, if you have a 401k of any sort, and they're going to ask you for the statements, current statements on each one of these for at least 3 months worth, okay? So number 7 is IRAs and 401ks. 401ks, okay? Let's just put the yes there. Number 8. Let's see here, I've got to look this over really quick. So we got credit report, we got IRAs. Here's the other thing that they may ask for. They're going to ask you for your booklets or your loan statements. And on those loan statements, they need to have the balance of your house, okay? So that would be number 8. Loan statements. All right. So now we've got loan statements. Loan statements. Now they're going to also ask you basically for every other real estate that you have out there, the addresses for all your real estate, all your leases. Now you may be thinking to yourself, well, that's kind of redundant what you said earlier. Well, no, it's not, because in the beginning, if you remember, I said the name and addresses of all the lenders on your property. There's many people out there that have real estate that are free and clear, meaning they do not have a loan on them. See, the way the lenders are looking at this, the more leverage you have, which means if you have assets that you can liquidate quickly, the better it's going to look, or the better the transaction is going to flow, okay? The easier it will. Now let's say you don't have any of these assets. What they will be focusing on is basically your job, your employment. Are you stable? They're going to look at your credit report. Does he or she pay on time? Do they have any late payments? So this is going to show your stability, all right? And that's what they will focus on. Now, the 9th thing they're going to look at, let's say basically you're a veteran and you're going to use your VA. They will want your DD-214. So if you don't have your DD-214, it's probably best to find it in the on Google, wherever, where you can order this and receive it, because normally they'll have it in your mailbox within 2 weeks. Now, I'm telling you all this right now is because, again, once you walk inside and you speak to a lender, and the lender's going to show you a list of what they're going to need from you. If you have this beforehand, it's going to make the whole process go much easier and smooth. If you want to continue to receive these videos, just click on the Learn More and I will send you videos as I make them. Now if you want to contact me and have me call you, or you can call me in regards to these videos or anything else of your real estate needs, I'm here to help. Well, thank you. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.